Hey gamers, it's me, your boy, Lucas Kentucky, and today we're gonna be doing a food review. So here we have the elusive Hungry Jack's Bacon Deluxe. And as you can see, Hungry Jack's has the smallest packaging of all the smallest bag for just a burger. And it seems to be a pretty sizable burger for a Bacon Deluxe. I was going to get a Whopper, but decided against it for the Bacon Deluxe because, you know, whatever, so be it. We don't need that anymore. And, I mean, we've got some paper towels here. Just chuck them there for now. Don't really need them. Then here we have the KFC burger, which seems to have, I think, either the biggest or the second biggest. I can't really tell. They're pretty sizable against the the McDonald's one. But anyway, we got the burger here. We got the double tender. I was gonna get like the zinger or something, but you know what? I thought nah, just the original. But I thought nah, let's just get the double tender. And so we got that bad boy. Easy peasy. And then here with the Macca's one, I ended up getting a meal, so we got like chips and that as well for later. But we don't need to review the chips. Only reason we really came here is for the double quarter pound. So here we have nice, you see a nice soft wrapper, nice and red with white, and then you got like a bit of there. Let's see how we go here. Whoa. So immediately you're brought into an explosion of juice the moment you rip through the outer shell. And the outer shell isn't too bad at all either. Like, the shell surprisingly goes really well, but I'm really excited to see what this shell has to offer. But anyway, on to the next bite. Mostly just juice. Not even tasty juice, it's like just tomato juice, honestly. It's sort of boring. I mean, you can taste the cheese in there, but honestly, you can't really taste the lettuce. The lettuce doesn't feel crunchy at all. The soft shell really doesn't really do anything for you. I thought it might be a bit of a crunchy shell, but not crunchy at all. And the meat is sort of bland. Like, honestly, Hungry Jack's is not faring that well, in my opinion. Very, like, biased review, you know. But it's just, like, the burgers are very bland. The shell isn't crunchy at all. I can't say crunchy shell. This is one side of the crunchy shell. Like, you can tell how crunchy it is. Anyway. Well, that's it. The shell came out easy all the time. I really the shell fell off. It was nice. I'm going to that the shell a lot better. As you get in the burger, we can also be outside. Those get easy to eat. So, you know, really that. It's the taste like. Sit down in the burger, and with the burger, honestly, like, I was trying to taste the shell one piece of the burger. The shell isn't tasting the burger. You don't really want to eat food, yeah? There's no one eats the shell. So, honestly, I'm not having a bunch of something on this. That is right. The shell's keeping on the burger. Like, the shell isn't tasting the burger. I'm not eating the shell. I did that shell with me. Honestly, the shell is like, it's like fucking, oh my gosh. This shell is amazing. The taste, the cheese, also barely tastes. It's all liquid in the shell. Here we have the double tender burger from KFC. As you can see, seems to be tightly wrapped in here. This is going to be a hard part to get through. Nice little flavor. Like you see with the shell on the Hungry Jack's burger, it's got a lot of red, and not as much white. This is got a lot of white. Like you see, like they're using a very old style. These guys are trying to use a modern style to appeal to the modernist. You can also see that when you go into the shop, like most KFCs, I'm pretty sure by this point, have all modded up. They all look brand new, whereas the Hungry Jacks I go to, they always look old and dingy. And now you see they're going for a new, very sleek, very simple, modernistic style. I'm giving props for that. That's very good. Now onto the double tender chicken. Onto the double tender. Let's see how it is, because I'm sure you're eager to know. Hmm. I had a bit of hard time there with the shell. The shell was a bit tough and knotted up for me. But apart from that, the explosion of flavor within this thing, like honestly, like the chicken, like you can taste it. You can taste the spices they put in there. They've really done a good job here. The shell is not too bad. It doesn't overpower the burger at all. The burger's not wet and bland, and like even though it's been out for a bit, it's still quite like the warmth is very nice. The spices, especially, like you can just taste them prickling your tongue. Very well done. I got to give props to KFC here. Not only have they come up with good design, good wrapper design, good shell designs, but they've also come up with these amazing. Like the burger themselves is actually decent. By far, that KFC has already tripled that of Hungry Jack's. Guys, let's get on with it. Mm. Apart from tear off the shell and biting the shell, I'm surprised. All I can taste is chicken and spices. It's amazing. Mm. Okay, that element I put down my there. There's a shell. The shell got stuck in there. It doesn't really slow down. So I don't really the shell there. But honestly, apart from that, you can't really taste the shell. All you taste is burger. All you taste is chicken, spices, sauce. Like there's not too much sauce. Really. Anyhow, onto the masterpiece burger with the crunchy shell. Like this is what we've all been waiting for here, guys. The master Macca's burger with the crunchiest shell of all time. No one else has been. No one else can defeat the crunchy shell. Well, let's hope the taste inside lives up to the standard. Because if the crunch of the shell outweighs the taste, then I'll have to go with the KFC burger. But Macca's will still win the crunch round. It's just impossible not to win the crunch round. The only crunch around. Anyway, let's dig right into this. Oh, you really got to put your mouth around it, don't you? Let me just squish it in a bit so I can get my mouth around it easy enough. Yeah, you don't mind that. It's not cheating. Come on. Oh. Uh, See, okay, you can't blame me here. I got to get past past a bit of the shell to get into the actual burger. Can you really blame me that I'm trying to just pass through the shell into the burger? You can't, can you? I just want to taste the burger and the shell at the same time. See, you can. It's all right to get rid of the excess shell that doesn't really produce anything because you're not. Because then you're just eating the shell. And honestly, who wants to eat the shell without the burger? And I know I've been switching in between burger and Borger this entire time. I've been trying to train myself to say Borger a lot more than burger. But the burger's like ingrained in my mind from years. Tastes like ass. There we go. Okay, let's dig right into this. See, no cheating. I've still got a shell on. I just needed to get into where I can just bite the shell and the burger at the same time because it's hard to just bite the shell alone. It doesn't like to come out really well. So it's really just formalities right here. Anyway, digging in. Thank you very much. I tried. I tried to swallow the shell back, but it was really hard. Like, yeah, like the shell, like it's my favorite crunchy shell. Anyone can agree with that. Crunchy shell is a good shell, but it is hard to swallow back. So I had to chuck it out. Honestly, just from one bite, I could probably leave it just at one bite right now because okay, like, there's taste. There is a very prominent taste, but it almost feels. It doesn't feel like this is what it should taste like. It feels very fake, very sugary. Would make sense being Macca's with their, fresh meat. But anyway. I got like 10 days now. I'm gonna go away and just make sure, and then we'll review it. And we'll review the rest of the burger. Because we only know we'll get to we'll get the final part, review, then review. On the way. So guys, after all this, we come to our conclusion. Which burger is the better burger? We had the Macca's burger. We had the KFC burger, and we had the Hungry Jack's burger. It was bland. There was like liquids in it, but they had no taste. Like, you could sort of taste a tiny bit of tomatoes, yet it being full of tomatoes. You had a bit of taste at the end with a bit of cheese sauce, but there's really not much. And especially the shell. The shell was weak and never really responded well. And it never really came down and did not want to work well with you. And that's what we have for our Hungry Jack's burger. So by far, the Hungry Jack's burger is the biggest loser. We got the Macca's burger. It's in the middle. Nice crunchy shell, but is really hard to get through and really hard to swallow back. I think it's not for the average person. And the taste, it's a very sugary fake taste. It doesn't really taste like the burger itself is very it has a taste unlike this. It's not a sopping wet mess like that. I like the Hungry Jack's, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to say it's a no from me. And now we finally have the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, the KFC. One bite into this, I was already enraptured. Spice. You can taste everything you're getting. You can taste the chicken. You can feel the textures on you. And most importantly, the shell responds well. It doesn't overpower the burger at all. You can feel it coming out, but you can easily swallow it back. Very good. What do you like better in the comments? Feel free to tell me down below. Lucas Kentucky. Out.